So my dude's Valkyrja. Today I'm going to talk about one of Topaz's biggest issues. It's something that a lot of people brought up. It's that she has no proper partners right now. I don't think it's going to stay that way. I do think she's going to get some, but right now, in my opinion, after playing with her a good bit, like I said, I really like Topaz. I know she's not on this team. That's because I've been running a bunch of SimU. But I really like Topaz. I think she's super fun. But the thing is she wants to go fast. She wants to go very fast, and Numby helps a lot with that. So, I feel like one thing a lot of people have to understand is right now, her best partners, in my opinion, are between Kafka, Himiko, and Herta. I don't have Himiko, so I can't show you the Himiko synergy, but Herta synergizes very well with her. Herta synergizes super well with Topaz and Numby. Kafka synergizes super well with Topaz and Numby. This one always shocks people. They're like, why are you running Kafka? It's because there's like two different types of follow-up attacks in this game. There's proactive and then there's reactive. What a proactive follow-up attack means is it's something that you can use aggressively. It's something that's able to be used to go fast, something to be able to use as you taking action. And then there's reactive follow-up attacks like Clara. While Clara, I do believe more so that Topaz is a good match for Clara than Clara is a good match for Topaz. I think it's very one-sided in that regard. I think Clara makes much better use of Topaz than Topaz does Clara. But if you want Clara to be your main damage dealer, then yeah, Topaz is absolutely a really good pickup. But as far as like for Topaz being the damage dealer and you're trying to pump out damage with Topaz, Clara's not actually really good because once again, she's reactive. Clara has to get hit to counter to do a follow-up attack. Getting hit means the enemies have to be able to take a turn. The enemies taking a turn, that means you have to be slower than them in some regards. Either that or they have to be really tanky. Either way, Clara is pretty much a dead slot in a lot of Topaz teams simply because of how fast Topaz can actually go. Now granted, I got speed boots on her. I do actually want to downgrade her to attack boots, but I'm not farming her relics yet. Once again, don't farm her relics. Wait for the live stream and you'll understand why. Don't farm her relics yet. But basically, the reactive style of follow-up attacks just isn't good for Topaz specifically. Same with Jinguan. Jinguan's another good example of what I mean. Like, Topaz is really damn good for Jinguan. Like, absolutely pushes him to the moon, lets him do tons of damage. But Jinguan is not good for Topaz. Does that make sense for you guys? Hopefully that's making sense. Because Jinguan, his Lightning Lord, generally speaking, is slow. And Topaz, you want to do a lot of follow-up attacks. You want to make it rain follow-up attacks. Which is why Herta's really good, because Herta, once again, is proactive. You get an enemy to 50%, Herta's going to go off. Kafka is really good, because once again, Kafka's proactive. You do a basic attack, Kafka's going to follow-up attack. And then Himiko's really good, once again, because she's proactive. You do a bunch of weakness breaks, she's going to instantly go off, and allowing her to go ahead and bring Numby forward in the action order, letting Numby hit more often, doing more damage, and that's the way Topaz really wants to try to pop off as far as a main damage dealer goes. Now, Light Cone, swordplay, I can't stress this enough. Swordplay is so damn good on her. So I've seen a lot of people talk about something that I can't talk about yet, but basically swordplay works very similarly to something that we're going to find out during the live stream, and you guys will see why I've been telling you to not farm relics. But Topaz, she hits so many times with Numby, and it's per hit, that she will literally instantly stack swordplay. Swordplay instantly gets 5 stacks whenever Numby hits a target, because Numby does count towards swordplay because Numby is her own damage. So she's able to actually abuse the hell out of swordplay, provided you can get a high enough attack multiplier to actually basically take advantage of the fact that she's able to get you like 70% damage increase. She abuses swordplay like no tomorrow. Swordplay is so good if you want a main DPS Topaz, which is definitely doable, but once again, like I said, I'm waiting to see with the new relics. Everything comes back to the new relics because they're really important. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys today about, was just the synergies and stuff that I think worked well with Topaz. After playing with her a good bit, I think she's very strong. I think she's waiting on more characters that directly synergize with her with proactive follow-ups. There's not really a whole lot of proactive follow-ups going on outside of Himiko, Herta, and Kafka. They're the only 3 right now in the game that can actively, proactively follow her up, to where if she does an action, they will do an action directly to follow it. So far, there's only 3 characters like that in the game, and hopefully they add more in the future that are much more proactive follow-up attackers, rather than reactive or something like a summons like Jinguan with his Lightning Lord, which is rather slow. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys have Topaz, who are you guys running Topaz with? What type of synergies have you guys noticed? I just, like I said, once again, just wanted to go over this because I do believe it's genuinely important to understand why some things feel terrible with her and why some things feel really good. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.